haven't been home for so long. Since I moved out, I don't see my father much. But that disturbing call.
Oh, that looks cool.
Please come as soon as possible. The call dropped out, and I couldn't reach them anymore. It was like the city was cut off from the rest of the world. I immediately took
Oh, if I
train
had
tickets
$1 for every
and went
time I
back to
heard
the
that in a
village.
survival horror game.
I have to find out what's wrong.
What a cool establishing shot for the game. Well, not a shot, but what a cool scene for establishing. And we're just into it. All right. So we got the over the shoulder. We didn't see a lot of these this month. There were a bunch, but somehow I missed all of them. And there's a thumbnail. There's another thing, actually. Hold on. Is it in video? Yeah. So we can turn the VHS mode off. And it still kind of has that look. But I think we'll leave it on. Menus are a little blorchy, a little weird. I have to use the mouse for some of it, but oh, look at that. You can just pause the game and look at what your controls do. Alright, I got a parallel shift button. I don't know what that does. Inverted controls. Good, good, good. Alright, sprinting. Parallel shift doesn't do anything yet. It's cool that it gives you a toggle. I like that. Oh, perfect place for a horror thing to have in. Forsaken Village. Cool, cool, cool. I like how the light blooms with the VCR filter. Oh, that looks really... Look at that. That's cool. Do I run out of stamina and get tired, or can I run forever? Nope, looks like we could just run. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. It told me that without having to check it. Can I just... It wouldn't. It wouldn't let me do that, right? Oh, okay. Yes, it would. Well, you know, you gotta check. Better to know that now than before I make it into a scary spot and get stuck. So streaming has been pretty successful, and I feel like I'm getting back into the swing of things this month. So I'm not gonna get back into like running big fucking brackets and doing big fighting game things and having 30 people in the voice call and all that shit, because that burns me out. But I think in the upcoming month or so, now that we're out of the Halloween grind and the indie game thing, the NextFest is not happening. Well, I should say now that it's completed. I think I might try to do some more unorthodox things. One of those things I was thinking of doing was downloading a bunch of the PlayStation 1 demo discs and maybe having some guests come on the mic and play the games with them. Where was that fucking thing that I saw before? Oh, actually, what's back here? Another thing I'm thinking is that I played a little bit of Final Fight Streetwise, and I played a piece of Resident Evil 1, and then I showed off a little bit of Alan Wake, kind of just on a whim, you know, while I was doing some testing and, you know, problems arose and I had to look for games to switch to real quick. And if those are things people would like to see more of, I can continue from those save files and play more of it. I went backwards. There was totally a thing that needed a crank out here and I ran right past it. No, we'll find it again, I'm sure, but I think I'm gonna leave that stuff up to the viewers in the chat and whoever. So if there are things people want to see, let me know. Another thing is that one of the Tron games, it was like an FPS, got thrown online for, I guess it's abandonware now. And I grabbed that real quick since there's been like a big Tron kick going on. I wonder why, but I had been talking to my buddy Frank and he was like, if you stream that, let me know, I want to come on board. So I might do a little bit of that. And then I had Splatterhouse. Oh, can't go back, I guess. Thanks, Crank. Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti was recommended to me by my buddy Punk. And I played a little bit of that, and that was amazing. And they've been hitting me up like, yo, Zhu, when are you getting back to that? You gotta play the rest of it. And that's actually a game I wouldn't mind getting pretty good at. It's pretty enjoyable, and it looks breezy. Look, it's that scene from Metal Gear Solid 3, where you beat your mom up. Or a Tekken stage, depending where you want to go with that.
Weird. It was always noisy in the warehouse area. But why is there no one here now?
I walked up to that and hit R1 like I was going to break it with my skateboard. That's funny. I love these menus. There's something about that whole sketchbook thing that just works for these games. Why not both, Mega? Why not both what? Oh, that's a strange inventory. We're doing the scrapbook wallet. Ordinary rusty crowbar. Okay. Cool. Can I use it for anything else? No, can't break anything with a crowbar. It's just a... Alright, so it's not going to be a tool for me to hit things with. It's just a puzzle tool. Alright. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm a little remiss to get into just doing full playthroughs of games. Because that doesn't really hit for the algorithm. And, you know, so many other people have already played through most of the games I'd be interested in that I don't really see a point in doing it.
What's that noise? And that smell?
But if it's something the community really wants to see and will have fun with it, I'll do it. Oh no. Alright, something smells bad. I don't know what a yanagi is, but I'm gonna run. There's nowhere to run. Well, I can't do that right now. Oh, I can if you stay out there, alright. Now look at the instructions. I am super scared this dude's gonna be like right behind me. This and this. Okay. Oh, it hit me through the wall, the door. Uh-oh.
Get on! Stay away from me!
This is a little tense.
Back off!
Also, throw another one in the jar. This is a lot like Silent Hill when you go into the other world and you gotta run down the hallway with shit chasing you. Also, that shit's not chasing me anymore, is it? That was just to get me to run. Oh, you clever fucks. See, you don't even have to do a whole thing with the chase. You just have to scare people into running. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe they got stuck. Shit, shit, shit. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. I got no way to defend myself, and I saw it. Wow. No dodge, nothing, huh? Oh, I have a fucking knife. Alright. You know, maybe we, maybe we just start back from our save point and, oh, damn, that was not the best use of my, talent. I am still in danger. Yeah, we're gonna run that back real quick. Um... Alright, so I saved my game. I'm gonna pick up whatever this says. Alright. Try to be a little more clever this time around. I don't even know when I picked that knife up, to be real. Nothing here. All right.
What's that noise? And that smell?
Dude slammed right into that fence. Oh, the knife was the red thing I picked up. The Yanagi, okay. No 180 degree. Oh, you're in here with me.
Get off! Stay away from me!
Yep. No, we were just gonna keep running this time.
Back off!
That fog does an excellent job, or that stink, or whatever it's supposed to be, of you just kind of running blindly and not knowing where you're going.
It seems safe here. I can take a deep breath.
Damn, I was right by another save point, too. Let's take a minute to look at how this knife works. I just hit the right. That's it. Okay, I just swing. I don't have any kind of a ready stance or a roll or anything. Okay. Can I cut boxes? No.
My God, what was that? Did I just... No, that's impossible.
I'm glad they're doing the thing where different types of things that you can pick up are color-coded. Oh, that's a dense map. I guess I'm here.
Hey, wait!
Alright, chat, so what are we thinking? Is this horror game a supernatural horror game, or is it some kind of a bioweapon? I'll get some cigarettes. Beautiful flat cigarettes, I love that. Nothing going on, huh? Oh, look at them flat groceries. I dig that. Like, you could look and laugh and be like, it's flat, you know, why does it look like that? But especially for a game like this trying to emulate like an old PlayStation game. And then it kind of works with the VCR filter. It's very unsettling, like all that weird flat shit is like kind of moving. Very cool. Why spend all your time realistically modeling bags of Doritos when people are going to run past it for like 2 seconds and not even look at it? Alright, so what do I have to do in here? Oh, you think this whole thing's a social experiment? Yeah, I could see that.
My hometown. What happened?
It's just like a big
I need to
Mr.
get
Beast
home
prank.
before it's too late.
I got this whole town to pretend to be dead ghost people to fuck with this one lady who thinks her dad's dead. Alright, let's go to the laundromat. Anything cool in there? No. Laundry rules. Alright, got it. So fuck up the laundry and then call somebody. That's gonna be our puzzle, right? Tell me I just gotta wait for that laundry to finish and then come back. Gotta say though, it's unnerving that someone's doing their laundry in a town like this at a time like this. Can I go in here? Nope. Landslide, what? Alright, well before we go exploring there. Oh, that's it? Okay. This is probably one of the most atmospheric of these games that I've played this month. Oh, I was thinking too, Mega, we should play some fighting games at some point. Play some casuals or something. As I was saying, now that I got comfortable with streaming and being on the mic and all that again, I guess the next step is doing that with a Discord call, right? No answer. Too bad. I have my shit set up in such a way now where my microphone, the game audio, and the Discord call are all on 3 separate audio tracks. So it'll be easier to edit and balance things later.
Okay, let's play.
So hopefully that'll be a little nicer than it was like in the old days where it was just taking the raw footage and having to deal with whatever popped out.
Looks like I'll have to find another way in.
I think we could do some cool things now. Is this the same house I was just in, or no? What do I have in mind? I don't have anything in mind right now, to be honest. I'm kind of just freeballing it. I've been so out of the loop when it came to fighting games. I've been doing a little, my buddy Butler does like a Sunday stream, and he kind of just picks random, it's been like shit like 2D Fighter Maker games and stuff. So I've been seeing a lot of nonsense there, but I'm down for whatever, even like regular, if we want to just do like Fightcade or something. We could look at what I have on the computer, you know, we could do what we do. Oh shit, a cop car. Is there a gun? I don't even think Japanese cops carry guns, do they? Or they have like that one gun that's on the telephone cord attached to the belt, right? It's like one gun for the whole precinct or something. Locked from the other side. Alright, so what the fuck are we doing? Ooh, I hear some spooky shit. Oh, if I kill you, can I have your better weapon? This shit makes funny sounds when it gets stabbed. No, come on, give me your cool... Ah, fuck you, buddy. I kind of want to get my hands on Marvel Tokon when it comes out, but I also don't want to spend $80 fucking on a game and then find out I'm not going to want to play it. So I might just kind of, I don't know, fuck around with that with other means in the beginning, and then if I really dig it, pick it up. Yeah, let's crawl up the ladder. Wow, yet another game tonight about a small town that went under due to industry. Or supernatural shit. What's the difference, really? Alright, cool. Whoa! And me without a box to get you caught on. They put that there as a trap, those dicks. I'll take them bolt cutters, though. I don't know what I need bolt cutters for yet, but... Oh yeah, there'll definitely be a totally normal and not shady way to get that game. Without online play, of course, but... Oh, I got bullets. Just gotta find my friend the gun now. That's probably what I'll do for that game in the beginning, but... It's not a Capcom game, it's not a KOF game, it's not an SNK game, so... I'd probably be down for spending the money on it if it's worth it. So there's nothing else here except bolt cutters, huh? Or I cut those bolts, since it gave me bullets. What? Oh, okay. I want to go back out of here and then see if I can find a gun. Oh, old Tekken? I'm down for that. Want to like fire up Duck Station or something and like pull out like the PS1 Tekkens? Work our way up to the more recent shit. I don't dare look in there either. I have been interested in, well, you saw, like I was talking in the group chat. I was thinking about firing up the quest vids again. And just doing it better. And I think we could manage that if we wanted to. I keep saying I don't want to go like headfirst into being a fighting game content creator yet or anything, but I do like playing the game, so I was thinking it might be fun since most of the quest videos, the old ones, either had people I don't get along with on them or the audio is shit. It might be fun to just go back and start from scratch on that with like people like you and Jamil and whoever that I trust. Keep it like a tight-knit circle. But we could start with Tekken if we want to do that. And as far as Tekken, you're talking about playing 3 and 4. I think for the full Tekken experience, you should definitely go back and try 1 and 2 as well. I think it is astounding how they went from like Tekken 1 to Tekken 2, and then 2 to 3. I guess even 3 to 4 technically, but 3 is kind of where they perfected the formula. Most of the Tekken games are built off of 3, it feels like to me, but massive leaps between those 3 games, like in between them. I'm sure we could find like a save file with all this shit unlocked or whatever. I think that'd be cool. Tekken was funny because I used to really not like Tekken. Like Tekken 1 and 2 were very dry to me. It was like my friends and I would like get the game and then unlock all the shit and play like a little bit and then just drop it. And then Tekken 3 came out and I went like hard into that game. I got like really into it for a while. That was the first one that really felt like, no, this is a game we should fuck with. Uh-oh. Oh, those guys are losers. I say they're losers and they're probably gonna get me into a corner right now. There's room for an item here. Oh, can I read the notes or will these dudes attack me while I'm in here? Wait, there was no Jack in Tekken 4, huh? I hadn't even realized. Oh, can I kill all three of these dudes right now without getting hit? Maybe they should give her a stamina bar. I think Tekken 4 might be the only Tekken game that doesn't have Jack in it then. Unless I'm crazy. There's room for an item here. I guess I don't have that item. Okay. We can go that way, but now that we're not running for our lives, let's explore a little bit. I think the spiders are a fiercer enemy than those dudes. So, I don't know the roster of Tekken 8. I've been very out of the loop, and I saw you playing yesterday, and there were a bunch of characters I did not recognize, but now that we're talking about jacking, I'm trying to think of who isn't in Tekken 8 from the Legacy cast. And a thing that I am very curious about is Raven in that game? What is this? Oh, just a spider corpse? Alright. I guess I have to go through that door. Alright. It's gonna give me a gun eventually, I can feel it. This can't be like that other game I played where I kept picking up the bullets and then being like, where's the gun? Why didn't they give me a gun? I got all these bullets. And then I looked up later and found out that I completely missed the gun. Raven's back? Hell yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, is X character in game all night, but I'm glad they brought Raven back, because, it seemed a little wishy-washy for a while, a little floaty. Was this the gun? Shard. You lost your gun again, pig. Damn. We talk about cops like that? Oh yeah, no gun, no Roger. Fuck it, let's give up. They took Christie out, but did they have, what's his name, Eddie? Yeah, they have Eddie. I think I've seen Eddie. Now, hold up, though. Did I get a gun or not? Tell me there's just a gun in my ammo, in my inventory. No. Oh, it was right next to the bullets. my screen is wigging out a little bit. Of course she took self-defense courses so she could fire a gun. Oh, did I unequip my gun by accident? It said A was aim mode, but I think it's lying. Oh, look at her special ops. Alright, I guess we're gonna try to shoot some shit. Try to make a weird Marvel 3 team. I was telling Jamal the other day. Actually, I might have been telling you, I can't remember. You'll have to forgive me, I smoke a lot of weed. Early on in Vanilla, I was trying to rock, Hulk Chun-Li Wesker. Hulk Wesker Chun-Li. And I feel like there is tech there. I think, I'm gonna go back here, actually. I feel like Wesker, you know, you see like when Jamal plays, he uses Wesker to great effect with Hulk. And I think that helps with like picking up mid-screen and shit. But I think Chun actually gives a lot to Wesker and Hulk. I was using Chun as the anchor because I thought Hulk and Wesker had better synergy. But then the thing I was running into is that X Factor level 3 Chun is way too fucking fast. Which was amazingly funny to me, but I think if anybody could find the sauce with a team like that, it would be you. Alright, we'll just go back out here. He's like way too fast. It's crazy. It's cool though. Like, you know, what would you give Chun, right? She'd be ultra fast. There's something I need to do that I didn't do that involves me not coming back out here, so... Yeah, it was a team I had as a theory, so I feel like they're doable, but... I didn't explore them enough. Oh, I should check if the laundry's done. Nope. Hulk X-23 and Rocket, that sounds cool. I think X-23 is a really cool character, and I wish we saw more of her. You could probably do some real nutty stuff with Rocket's trap super, right? When he throws the thing on the floor. Wait, am I getting lost? I guess I could check my map. Okay, this map's not really helping me. I know X-23 gets a lot off of Rocket's trap super. A lot of really funny setups and stuff. Right, so maybe it is somewhere around in here. Go down the alleyway. Did I crowbar this? Oh, I guess the crowbar was a one-time use item, huh? So is the goal specifically to do a Hulk team? Or is it just that you landed on Hulk and found fun shit to do with him?
It looks like the washing machine has stopped.
Oh, that's convenient. Rip off the door. Right now, just Hulk. Oh, oh, whoops. I guess, the door was the only thing stopping me from walking inside the washing machine. Now, I wish I could remember what that key was for. I feel like that key was a very early thing, right? Barnes, okay. Hey, look, game dev is hard. I'll take walking through a washing machine every now and then if it means I don't fall through the floor. A lot of people were streaming Evil Within for Halloween. A lot of people I know, and it took every fiber of my being to not talk shit about that game. That is a game that, again, maybe not everybody's experience, but me trying to play that game, I was constantly clipping through floors and falling off the stage and all sorts of weird shit. Have I ever wanted to make a game? Yeah, all the time. It's just not a thing that I'm, have the time and the energy to do. One day, though. I have cool ideas for games, but idea guys are not, you gotta do more. Oh, I need another fuse. I've been having fun plugging away with Mugen a little bit, though. I took a little bit of a break to let my brain rest because I got stuck on something, but I've been catching that bug again where I'll be like up in the middle of the night, start thinking up move lists and shit. I'm stuck on a stumbling block with Mugen right now where I want to give Punisher, because he's got, you know, the assault rifle, and he had the two different guns that were just exactly the same. I was going to repurpose one of them as being like some kind of a sniper shot. Maybe it does like a wall bounce or a crumple or something. And I was trying to figure out how to put that on an overlapping input, so... Oh, I already did all this. Well, I guess now I can go back out and see what the key does, right? I was trying to make it where a quarter circle and hitting a button would do a regular machine gun, and a quarter circle and holding the button would do a, that other gun. But I'm having trouble figuring it out, and then I was like, oh, let me pivot. So I was trying to, take the animation for that Uzi thing he had and make it into a regular special. Maybe have it do some kind of a projectile nullification or something, but now I'm at a spot where I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. Oh, hi, Joe. How are you? Your knowledge of Mugen outside of the characters you know from the games is rough. Well, maybe I'll do some Mugen stream some point. People could sit and watch me bang my head against the wall. Punisher's funny, because, I was around on the Infinity Mugen boards when they were first, somebody was making that character. So it was very funny watching, like, I'd throw out ideas and they'd kind of run with it, and then the character they ended up making was not ideal. It was just like a whole bunch of projectiles and spamming and weird shit. And then it's been interesting seeing over the years people keep taking those sprites and putting their own interpretation, but it's always been like a little weird, a little janky. And then when that Marvel vs. Capcom Maximum game was around, before that guy turned out to be an asshole, that Punisher that guy managed to piece together out of the other Punishers was like almost exactly the ideas that I was originally had for that character. So now I'm kind of like, I should just do it myself, you know? So the interesting thing is, like, yeah, Punisher's gun heavy, but you don't always just have to make a gun character as like a weird zoner. Oh, that's not a very good, okay. I think I like the knife better, but Now that I found a thing to kill, it must mean that I'm on the right path. So, like, the Punisher, the concept that I've been kind of rolling with is that, oh, you got up. I'll shoot you in the butt. Okay. So he's got, like, landmines and C4 and, like, all this kind of shit. So the idea I was kind of running with was that, he would be placing those things on the floor, and a lot of his game plan would be moving in and out of, like, mid-range. So, like, he'd use the gun to confirm into longer combos, and then use, you know, knock the enemy down, go for setups, put, like, the landmine on the floor and go for a cross-up, shit like that. And then after he cashed out damage, he would, you know, back up, buy some time to set it all up again, that kind of thing. I think I am going in fucking circles. Look at this map. I wish I knew what blue and yellow meant. Yeah, this looks familiar. Well, I guess I'll go back out there where I shot that guy and see what else I can find. Although I am feeling like I have this key now. It's got to go to something early on. Yeah, I want to get a good Punisher, and I want to get a good Brad from Resident Evil. I have so many funny ideas for Brad, and the character exists. Like, somebody made a Brad for, like, a Resident Evil themed game. So I want to, like, transition him into an MVC style. But then, like, a lot of the moves and shit they gave him, it's like, this is perfect. You could do so many funny things. There's a lot of Bloodstorm, Mirage, and Cyrax in Punisher. Yeah. I got a couple of videos on my channel, on my YouTube, showing off, the little bit of progress I made, but there's, like, a longer one that's not really... It's just kind of me rambling with Fighter Factory open. And it's me kind of going over what I wanted the game plan and shit to be, but when I get a little more progress on the character, I might try to elucidate a little better. Locked with a key. I have a key. Just take my key. It's right here. Brad is funny. Brad has a whole, a super where he turns into a zombie, and you can swap back and forth by spending meter. So I want to make him like a really shitty, floaty, like hard to play as, like Dan Hibiki type character. Oh, that's where the key goes. I'm an idiot. And then you can spend for his level 3, he turns into a zombie and becomes a good character.
There's a fuse around here somewhere.
But what I want to do with him is have when you do the level 3 and he swaps into a zombie, it's almost like an install. So you could cancel into that during combos, like how Wolverine can with his speed thing. And have that be how you can get long Brad combos. I think that would be cool. Pills. I love pills. Oh, found the fuse. Time to get the fuck out. Oh, fuck you. Okay, so the spider hit me, and it switched me back to my knife, somehow. That's interesting. But that's okay. I think the knife is a better weapon. Yeah, I'm trying to make, with Mugen, I'm trying to, the characters that I fuck with, I want it to be like the underappreciated ones, like the characters that don't have a good conversion, or character that's like, why isn't there an MVC version of this guy? I think these spiders are the most ferocious enemies I've encountered so far, to be real. They're weak, but they're hard to hit. I found a Jessica Jones in Mugen, who is just a Balrog sprite swap. So I want to come up with some shit for that. And then I've been finding sprites for Strider characters. I think I am losing more health than I am doing damage. But that's fine, we ball. Yeah, if I ever had to think of a character to just throw Jessica Jones sprites on, it would be Rog. So that checks out, but I'm kind of like, I mean, if I ever like get the thing I'm doing off the ground, Rog is going to be playable. So I would want her to be different. I also really want Rog to have a lot of Street Fighter the movie shit, so that'll be funny. Hyro inspired the shit out of me with what he did with Ryu in his game, where he made Ryu able to combo into the Tatsu and then combo the Tatsu into the DP and shit. Oh, what's up, Jamal? How are you? Okay, that's long dead. Fuck, now where do I gotta put this fuse? Not in there, right? No. Yo, Jamal, you're a big Hulk player in Marvel 3. Mega's trying to come up with a weird Hulk team. You got any ideas? Yeah, I agree, Joe. Street Fighter the movie Balrog might as well be a Marvel vs. Capcom Balrog. I've seen people try to do MVC Balrog before and they never really get it right. He never feels like special. And then it's like, oh, the answer's been in front of us the whole time. How weird we talking? Get as weird as you can. Let's see. You want to confirm reuse Fireball from a full screen throw? Oh, I don't know how to do that. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. If I hit the trigger without aiming, she does the knife. And then if I aim, the gun comes out. That's excellent. That is clever as fuck, and I am so glad. You alright, buddy? Looking a little slender man there. Wait, so did I just come in here to see a dead body and pick up some bandages? No. Ain't no way. You did not have me run all across this map looking for fuses to get some bullets and bandages. What the fuck, game? Alright, I guess we're looking for Warehouse 4. It's the only lead I got. I guess look for a big number 4 in a warehouse, chat. Wherever that could fucking be. Wait, what the hell? Oh, shit. I wonder if that was some kind of weird collectible. I've been seeing those all over the place. It's not up on top of a pipe. You know, the the gamma throw with the fireball assist, I could see that working. I don't know what you would get off of that after what you're saying, you know, gamma charge, gamma wave, but finding a use for reuse fireball assist, that's stuff like that is amazing. That's what I live for. I go back this way. I think Hulk rules in Marvel 3, Joe. And right now in the chat, you have the best Hulk player I know, personally. Can't speak for people I've seen on stream, but people I know IRL, definitely the best Hulk player. Yeah, Marvel 3. Hulk in Marvel 2 is funny as well. Block from the other side. How many times have I clicked on the same gates? Let's try map. I guess we can come down and then... I guess the blue means it's locked from the other side. Oh, you play X-23 too, huh, Joe? I was saying before, I wish more people played that character. That's cool. I like her a lot. I just do not have the execution required to do some of the shit that she needs done. I think it's really cool how you can cancel into the hop stance and extend combos. Yeah, I might have to call it a dub on this game. I have no idea what fucking circles I've been running in. I feel like I keep running in and out of the same doors. I think this is warehouse 2. No, we've been in here. I am not a Viper fan as a character, but Viper's moves are crazy. Somebody was cooking when they came up with the Seismo shit. Surely these barrels cannot be the only thing blocking me from going across the street. Alright, we already went up there. Deadpool's a good anchor. That gate's locked from the other side. How the fuck did I get around here? Oh. How many times am I gonna run past the thing that says it's locked with a key and I have the key and don't realize that's where the key goes? Although if you're telling me there's nothing else in here except pills, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I am glad they made Beautiful Joe a playable character in Marvel. Since, like, that character came out, that's been, like, one of those characters where I'm like, even if I don't play them, they need to be there. They deserve to be there. Whoa. Whoa, we're having some technical difficulties, huh? Alright. You do you, Tapestry. Yeah, I always wanted to see Joe. Beautiful. Fuck you. That's all it took, 2 stabs. Good. Joe, the beautiful variety. Hagar. Spencer was another one I thought needed to be in a Marvel game. And, you know, of course, Dante. So between, like, Tetsunoko and Marvel 3, I pretty much got anybody I ever could have thought of wanting in a Marvel game. You know, anybody where I was like, that guy needs to be there. I hear a spider. Was there no reason to come in here except to save my game?
Shoot! You found me!
Oh, I forgot I was looking for that kid. It's been so long, I forgot that was the goal.
So, we were playing hide and seek?
I don't know. I like hide and seek, tag.
MVCI has the strangest roster to me. I feel like, I want to be like, hell yeah, they got X, they got Sigma, they got Ultron, fuck yeah. And then I look at it and I was like, why the fuck is Gamora here? I hate what they did to Hawkeye. What the fuck did they do to Chris? Where's Wolverine?
I thought you were having fun with me. Nobody else but you plays with me, ever.
Don't you realize it's unsafe out here?
Yeah, if you can make everything a scramble and it works for you, that's not a bad way to be. I know personally that fucks me up because I'm one of those let me
What
block
do you
and
care
figure
about
out what
any
I'm
of
doing
them?
people.
They don't even care about me. You do know that.
I have to get back home. My dad's there. Your parents are probably looking for you too.
Right before MVCI came out, I remember going to a local. I went to what the fuck is it? It was one of the Maryland ones that does Smash. Whatever.
What?
I can't remember the name of the place and they closed down, but people had early copies of Marvel Infinite. And this one dude was running Strider and Strange. And I think it was with the not the Time Stone. Maybe it was the Time Stone, I can't remember, but they were doing ridiculous shit and made that game look so fucking cool.
My name is Haruki.
They were doing shit like strange combos into the pillar,
Do you know what
and then hot tagging Strider in and having him teleport up to the top of the pillar and do combos.
No. I mean, Yuri is my friend.
I wish I liked
I
MVCI
don't know
more.
where she is
It
now.
feels really weird to me.
It's different here now. Have you noticed?
Maybe if I see it on a very, very deep discount,
I haven't been
like
here.
incredibly deep, like a $12 game, I will pick it up.
I was actually looking for
And then I
her
will throw the
because it was
MVCI
special.
Beyond patch
But she
over
didn't
it
show
so
up
it
at
looks
our
like a real
meeting place.
game.
Something
And then maybe I'll
must have
fuck with it a
happened.
little bit more.
I have to check the place out in case she is in danger. But I haven't been in town much.
We can go together.
I think push blocking projectiles to reflect them is the strangest fucking mechanic. And I think the fact that it doesn't even apply to every character is even
We're
stranger.
friends, right?
Yeah, sure.
Is this a Russian Resident Evil? I think it's Korean, I'm not sure, but
Okay, I'll go ahead. You're too slow.
it's got a lot of Silent Hill vibes, Jamal. But oh, I thought he was just gonna float. I can't place the accent, and I don't want to be racist. But her name is Kari Ito, so I never met a Russian person named Kario Ito. This game is pretty cool. I keep getting lost, but I really like the setting. Yo, Curry is so good. Oh, that game freaked out a little bit just now. Oh, they can hit me through the pillar, never mind. Still fine. It takes her so long to reload that gun, that's funny. The place I worked at until recently did cooking school classes. and I was in charge of all of the logistics and the branding and shit and the merchandise for that place. And there was no reason to come in here. I was friends with the guy until he quit, which I should have quit when he did, but I had held out for longer. He started fucking with the menu because he did all the shopping and shit. We had very absentee bosses. They kind of let us do whatever because they had no idea what they were doing. And at one point we were just like, damn, bro, curry's really good. We should just put curry on like more menus. And then this way the classes will make curry and then there'll be leftover and then we can just eat curry all the time. And we started getting into it for a while, and then our bosses, they used to go on vacation like every 5 minutes. And they came back from a vacation and decided to just look over the menu real quick for one of the classes. And the dude lost his fucking mind. He was like, did I give you permission to make edits? And this is after like months of him not noticing. People loved it. It was great, but it was like, because it wasn't, you know, it wasn't in his control. He had to go away. Something's still alive, and I want to kill it. Alright, she's got wind up on her swings. I just have to get used to that instead of mashing the button. Oh, I'm yellow. Now I'm fine. You ever, I don't know how into wrestling you are. I'm not very into it anymore, but there used to be this, independent wrestler. I can't remember his name now, but he had an alias. Like, he'd play, like, another character named Curry Man. And the dude wore a mask and he had a bowl of curry on top of his head. And he would just be like, hot, spicy, tastes great. Amazing gimmick. Wow, okay, enemies do damage. They hit you quick. They get caught on boxes and die in 2 knife wounds, but... Are you dead? I can't tell if your physics are just wigging out or if you're alive. I guess you're dead, okay. Oh, spent 1 bullet, gotta reload the whole clip. What the fuck is even my objective anymore? Oh, that's new. That looks fucking dangerous. Also, whoa, look at the fucking... the Solnado up there. What the fuck? You like wrestling moves and not stories. Yeah. I could feel that. I was watching, Mega was streaming Tekken 8 last night, playing Armor King. Doing the most ridiculous shit and getting away with it. And it was fucking amazing. So I actually don't want to be here. I want to go back in. I'm glad I could finally go into this locked door. Like, he kept going for this one low, and like 4 out of 5 times it would hit. And then it turned into, he just started like YOLOing. He was doing like the moonsault. He randomly did the poison mist and it almost hit. Like, was that me coughing or was that somebody else coughing in the game? Well, yeah, WWE wrestling is fucking bottom tier garbage, even regardless of all the unsavory shit they get up into. That almost killed my enjoyment of wrestling, watching that shit outside of the Attitude Era. That's when I started hitting up the indie shit hardcore, like Ring of Honor and all that, and I got really into it. But I used to also hang out with a lot of people that like were really jerking off over wrestling. Like they would act like groupies, like, oh, this guy's here, we gotta follow him, you know, we gotta go to all the shows. And they would be like, you know, all about like, oh, the perseverance, the tenacity, thank you for your hard work, like all that weird shit. And I'm just like, bro, I just want to drink beer and watch people flip off turnbuckles. I guess I could save the game again. I like the gimmicks, and I think you could tell cool stories if you're little self-contained things. I think wrestling is really cool about the ability to tell stories in a small, contained rectangle, but like you could tell a lot with your physicality without it having to be a big, long, drawn-out, ongoing fucking saga. I get enough of that with comic books. I don't need that in real life. Especially when they're shitty actors. Like, I couldn't imagine fucking Brock Lesnar on a microphone being entertaining. That guy was so shitty when I watched it that they gave him Paul Heyman as a manager and just had him come out and beat people up. Have I been here before? Oh, hey, that's a fucked up looking cat. Last 2 times you saw a pay-per-view with friends is getting interrupted by Game of Thrones. Yeah, I could not spend the money that they ask for a pay-per-view. Especially now. Like, back when I was in high school, like, we're talking like WrestleMania 17. That's how far long ago that was. We would get like 4 or 5 people together and we would all pool our money to get the pay-per-view. And then, people would come over and watch it, and then we would, make a VHS copy of it and then resell it to recoup our money. Like, we'd all pool our money, get the pay-per-view, tape it, and then bring it into school the next day and sell copies for like $10 a pop. Now what is that shit, like 80, 90 bucks? Can I shoot this from here? No. Waist-high walls. I'm about to run out of bullets. Please don't make me knife the shockwave monster. They stream the pay-per-views on Peacock? I had no idea. That's wild. I'm glad you like Elden Ring. I can't stand those games. Everybody knows that, but I was gonna make a joke about how, before when I came back from the break, I was like, if you ever see me streaming Dark Souls, it's not me. Call for help. Alright. Okay, Shockwave Monster killed me in 3 hits. Dope. Dope. Where did I last save? It was a couple minutes ago, right? Okay, I already used the key. Good, good, good. I had 2 full bottles of painkillers and I still let that thing kill me. That was creepy, right? That was a weird way to die. This is the wrong way. This is gonna be funny trying to remember where I'm going. This is oh yeah. What kind of music do you throw on when you play the Souls games, Joe? I don't listen to enough music lately, I noticed. I used to be all about that shit. I think when I stopped working jobs where I can have headphones on and I stopped having to take the bus everywhere, I kind of like lost my, I guess, the time that I would use for music. Oh, that door looks fine. They Might Be Giants is an interesting thing to listen to while doing Dark Souls things. Alright, so now that I killed everything, I kind of lost my guideline on where I'm supposed to be going. That's where I came out of. Okay. A monument to past suffering. Sounds like my old Discord server. Okay, this is the way we gotta go. REM? I could see that working. I've never even heard of Da Vinci's Notebook. What kind of music is that? Alright, let's go this way. Wait, it unequipped my gun. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? How do they take 2 bullets and this one guy's like, I want all of your ammo? Losing my religion? Oh, waiting for the music video. Oh, thanks for coming out, Mega. I'll see you later, ma'am. Always fun, always an adventure. Locked from the other side. Okay, we have to go this way. I'm gonna be calling it quits too soon. I want to try to get through this demo, but I'm gonna try to, I've been streaming semi-regularly. I'm gonna try to amp that up a little bit now that I'm comfortable with it again. And now that October is about to be over, we'll probably get into some more normal shit instead of all these Steam demos. Is the cat fighting the spider? Is that what I missed before? That's so fucking weird. Wow, that should put me in danger already. You see that? Are you dead? Please be dead. Oh, I'm not doing no fucking 24-hour stream. You're crazy. Tonight I did a almost 4-hour stream, taking breaks after every hour, and I'm already exhausted. Yeah, first try, I didn't die at all. I'll take that mask though. Whatever the Rojo mask does. But I was saying earlier, I think what I want to do is, yeah, let's eat some pills. I want to, download a bunch of the old PS1 demo discs and maybe do some kind of a fuck around stream with those. Maybe have some people come on the mics. Nothing too crazy. I'm not trying to have 11 people screaming in my ear, but maybe like a friend or two. Enormous Penis is a good name for a song. I think there's enough penis-named songs where you could make a whole playlist. I know there's Detachable Penis is another classic. I'm running around clicking on all of the graves thinking that's going to do something because the other game had that. That's funny. Also, I guess I'll go backwards. I think if we could get them all in with the word penis, that would be dope. But I'll take subject matter. I guess it's a matter of how many dicks we could find.
But it's
Weird. You bet. I've never seen you before. So, where do you live?
100 pages, yeah. 100 pages of dicks.
I'll show you, but later.
Oh, fun thing about you thinking this was Russian, Jamal.
All right.
I do have Russian survival horror games, and somehow none of them got picked. I have like a small list. I downloaded way too many demos to try, and there's not enough time in the life.
I hope my dad is okay. I have to find him.
Your stream is almost there, Jamal. There's a couple little weird odds and ends to fuck with, but let me know when you have a day and we'll sit in like voice chat and we'll bang it out, we'll figure it out. I would love to see y'all streaming more like we used to. I've been definitely enjoying seeing some of the other homies get their stream grind on, so you gotta go back with the Trinity, you know? That kid did not get here this quick, what the fuck?
Caro, what's up with your hair?
I want to do some kind of a streamer
I
centipede
didn't wash it today.
where I'm still trying to figure out the logistics, but
Oh,
you know, something where like one person
Well,
streams, they
anyway,
raid to another
it's
person and
still
hang out in their
here.
chat, and then that person, you know, you keep paying it forward like every hour or two or something.
What do you mean by that?
Some kind of a thing where like one person's audience will move on to another, like a big long train. Kind of like what we were doing when we were doing all the like Cringe for a Cause and all the fighting game events and shit, but maybe a little less adhering to a schedule and running brackets and all that, and just more like, all right, this is what I stream, this is how I normally am, this is my vibe, let's pass it on to the next guy. A 24-hour stream though, I do not have it in me. I've become my whole life I've been a person that I tend to not realize my limits and I keep pushing, and then I take on too much and I burn out. I noticed I have a smaller cup than the average person when it comes to shit. So I've been kind of spending like the last year or two like really resetting to normal, and then taking a lot of time to realize like, okay, this is my limit, hard cutoff. You know, don't do more just because I need to or because I can. You know, this is where we stop. You know, respecting my own boundaries, I guess. I've been getting kind of good at that. Yeah, being social is very hard. I kind of hate I'm in a position where I can be very good at it, but because I have to work harder at it, it takes more out of me. So like at face value, people see and they're like, oh yeah, you're the personable guy, you know, you could do all this, shake everybody's hand, do the thing. Like I had a job interview the other day where I was on the microphone talking to this person in Zoom for like 5 minutes. And they were already like, yeah, definitely, I could tell you're definitely a go-getter. You're the guy we want front-facing for things like this. And I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, how do I explain to you that right now, like, this is the hardest thing I ever did? Like, I literally chain smoked and sat in front of my desk before this interview. All right, kid. Oh, there's a whole spot down here. I thought this was a cliff. Trying to be social because usually you spread your raids when you can. Oh, you mean for like Twitch? Yeah.
I don't think Yuri will be here. Why would she even go to the dojo?
How'd you fail today?
You just don't know Yuri. She's really cool. She told me how she knocked out a drunk farmer with a single punch the other night.
Oh, is she a martial artist?
As opposed to a regular artist?
No, she's a doctor.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to be like her when I grow up.
a doctor?
No, I want to fight. I've even learned a few moves.
All right, Karate Kid. Let's go inside.
I'm curious what the echo
Okay.
is about on these vocals.
What's karate?
If that's just like the way it was recorded or if that's like intentional. Alright, is it the karate tutorial now? Also, everybody is way too chill about all this weird shit growing on the walls.
Hey, Kario, I found a key. Let me just get down here. Not him again. Kario, watch out.
Oh, like you got to the bar and was like, fuck this, and went home? Yeah, sometimes it is what it is. You gotta, know your limits and, like, work your way slowly, you know? This thing's gonna fucking kill me. That's it. Did that one-shot me? Uh-oh. Can't put the mask on it, right? Thank God. This game is wild. And this is just a little weird demo that I found. I've been, I was saying earlier on in the month that, because I downloaded all of these survival horror games specifically, that we have like this whole generation of people that, okay, I don't think I can reload because it takes too long and this guy's too... Oh, okay, never mind. There's like a whole generation of people now who grew up with Silent Hill and Resident Evil that are like, I want to make my own, and they're kind of like taking the messages and then, putting their own spin on it in interesting ways. And I think that's really, really rad. I'm gonna hope I could take one more hit and then eat this first aid kit. Yeah, I am very surprised at how competent a lot of these games have been. Some of them are kind of buggy, like I've been running into some weird things, but... Oh, I'm still not dead. Okay. I'm trying to really stretch out that first aid kit. Alright, this is it. If I run out of bullets, I just gotta knife it to death until it kills me. Pray for me, gamers. If I just stab it in the ass at the right angle, it can't fight back. How much health do you have, my friend? Alright, the other enemy fucking killed me in 3 hits with that shockwave. This thing is, well, it's gonna kill me now, never mind. Come on, more bullets would be beautiful. Watch, I'm not even supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do some kind of puzzle shit. Oh well, I tried. We'll give it one more shot and we'll call it a night, just because the save was right by the boss. Wait. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Menus are a little funky, but I already read that. Can't eat the sushi? No, okay. Alright, well, I guess whatever we find is what we're gonna be using in that little room. It is hard to tell what doors are. Oh yeah, that's right. When you load the game, it unequips all your shit. Gun's a little buggy. No bullets out here? Oh well. I don't want to talk to you yet. Oh, it makes me go, okay.
Hey, Cario, I found a key. Let me just get down here. Not him again.
I'll just skip that
watch
real
out.
quick. Beautiful voice acting. Alright. Oh, that dude hits from full screen with that, huh? Oh shit. I did not realize how quick he was. I am pretty sure that the big mask is a weak point that I should be aiming at. But also it is very hard to do that. No, okay, he doesn't actually care about that, never mind. Oh no, that shit just hits fucking... Okay. I'm really trying to figure out if, like, that's, well... It wigs out on the menu sometimes. Like, why I just unequipped my gun. I made the mistake of touching my mouse, and it freaked out a little bit. Yeah, that thing, I can't tell if that just hits the whole room, and I got lucky that one time that it didn't hit me, or if I need to go somewhere and dodge proper. I'm also kind of thinking it might make more sense to just tank the damage and throw bullets into it. Oh, but yeah, on the subject of the bar you were talking about before, Joe, I find it a little difficult to go to a bar randomly if I don't have people I know with me. Because then I'm just kind of like that guy sitting there, you know? If I have like some kind of activity or something going on, or someone that can like, I can chill out with for a minute, then it's much easier to, you know, get inebriated and be social after that. And yeah, you gotta be in the right mood, I guess. There's a bar down the street from me. Well, there's like 40 bars down the street from me, but there's one of them that it's not a very popular bar. And so it's got like less people usually. And they do like a movie night every now and then, which has been pretty cool. And you end up with the bartender is cool because they're the one that picks the movies and shit. So I started kind of talking to them a little bit when it was dead. And then you get the small little handful of people that show up for the movies. I don't really know any of them too well, but I know them well enough where if I see them now, I can talk to them and shit. And then I'll go into like one of the more like poppin' bars, and it's like, what the fuck's going on. Yeah, everything's fucking loud and annoying. My first date with my ex was at a bar that did like they would have like live bands and do punk music and shit like that. And that was like a fucking nightmare for a neurodivergent person. Trying to like pay attention on a date and there's like shit screaming like right outside my earshot. I'd much rather chill in like a quiet, cozy type of thing and then work my way into loud, obnoxious shit. Gotta have the fresh haircut, Jamal, yeah. I don't know, miss me with that bullshit. I'm growing my hair out until it falls out. Dude, I don't know what's up with this menu, but it is getting difficult to use. Alright, this is gonna be the last time we try this boss. Yeah, going to shows for the band is fantastic, but
Hey, Carrier.
going to a bar and the band is playing and then you're sitting at a table
Not
trying to get to know somebody,
Watch out.
not ideal. Excellent story. That's another thing that kind of turned me off to bars for a long time. There was a while where I was living with somebody, well, more than living with them, but I was with somebody in a unique capacity, and they were like a functioning alcoholic, and we had a bar like right down the street, and they would have like regularly, like multiple times a week. Like, they would get shit-faced, and they would, like, all day cooking, they would cook, like, a big meal, and get drunk all day, and then invite a bunch of people over, and everybody would hang out and get even more drunk while they were eating dinner, and then it was like, let's go to the bar after that. So everybody would fucking, you know, fill up their cups with their booze and walk down to the bar, get even more shit-faced. And then by the end of the night, it was like, oh, let's go back to the house and continue the party. And there was like always some kind of fight or something that would go down. Like, it got so old. I was like, I'm so fucking tired of people being drunk. Yeah, that is annoying when you're going out and trying to, like, find something, you know, something to get into. And then you have some stupid problem, and then you come back and everything's dead. I don't know, girls are a pain in the ass. I can never figure that shit out. I'm still fine after being hit by all those shockwaves. Alright. Maybe the kick is what does the most damage, and the shockwave is just annoying. Maybe the shockwave just stops me so that it can catch up. I'm slowly regaining an appreciation for being drunk. There was like a good solid like couple of years where I was like, I'm over this. I don't even like doing this anymore. And it was mostly because I was like, you know, whenever I did it, it was with people that sucked. Or, I don't know, the vibe was just weird. I'm still like, I'd rather spend my money on other things, or I'd rather smoke weed, but if I'm like out with good people and it's like, let's go to the bar and hang out, I'm definitely down. That same coworker I had at that job when we were doing the shit with the curry, they were like a high functioning alcoholic, like they were proud of it. And they were like, I don't want to be insulting, but they were like really fucking sad. They would go out like, hey, let's go out and get a drink and hang out. And it would turn into, let's go to like 4 different bars and spend $200. And like I finally had to have like a discussion with them where I was like, I can't keep pace with you, man. It doesn't need to be this crazy. So like we'd get into things where it was like, all right, I need to know when I'm going home. I'm gonna go home now. You can keep bar hopping, have fun. And then I would go into work the next day and they would tell me some ridiculous story. Yeah, like the goal can't be just go out and get drunk. Like I'm down for like, let's go out and have a couple of drinks and then do something, or, you know, let's have a couple of drinks and talk about a certain thing, or I'm down for like drinking and watching movies, like that kind of shit. I'm kind of in a position where I would rather, I really like the idea of like people coming to hang out. Am I all out of consumables? Damn, this boss is fucking me up. Like I have like a perfectly cromulent living room and a ton of movies and video games and weed and cool shit to do where we can all be comfortable and have a good time. Okay, so I just died for no reason just now. That was weird. So like I'd rather do that kind of thing than have to go out somewhere, and I would even rather prefer like to go out for drinks and then come back and chill.